Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Anyway, what's happening? Yeah, so I've come pike fishing again today. The rivers are absolutely knackered, so there's no chance of me getting on the old mighty. Just dropped my flipping flask in all mud. Not happy. Don't want to put that inside back in my bag. Anyway, yeah, so I've come down to Bearcroft Ponds, Don Ponds, whatever you call them. I was going to go to Perch Pond, but it's a bit up. River Dern's ready for busting its banks and going into it, so I've come here. Even though Don's come up loads, maybe 3 metres, and it is trickling into ponds, it's not that bad. So I thought this would be the best chance of getting fishing and maybe getting one, but I've had one dip on float, that's it, dip. Maybe there were a pike on, I should have hit it, but I didn't, so it's still out there. So anyway, yeah, I'm just a little bit behind these ponds. These ponds here is where I first started fishing, where it all started for me. All fishing, roach, everything. I've caught my first everything here. This is where my absolute passion for carp came from, in these ponds here, where these elusive fish. You know how it is, you just see these shadows in water swimming by. There's a pond over there as well, and that's the pond that had the most carp in. They're just elusive, they were beautiful. I loved them so much. I just fish these ponds every day. Every time I threw 6-week holidays, I fished these ponds. I'm talking 25 years ago. I fished them every single day. I used to get boilies. I remember the first carp I ever caught, but out of that pond, that far pond, it was about £9. It was on a Rod Hutchinson Tutti Frutti boilie. And it was weedy, snagged, proper full of Canadian pondweed. It was crazy, I just loved it. I loved it so much. But then, obviously, I didn't get many of them Rod Hutchinson boilies. Some of them, I bought a bag from Doncaster Market, the fishing shop in there. And I got them from there. My mum bought them because I was in hospital. I broke my neck, and I was in hospital for a bit. So I come out of hospital and she bought me them boilies, bless her. And that's when I come down here. She got me some fishing rods. There was some Sunridge carp rods, £2 test curve, and I got the matching reels and 2 Kingfisher vital arms. And I used to sleep on like a lilo bed. Madness. I used to carry it all the way from my home, and I lived at top end of Coningsborough. And I used to walk all the way down here, me and my mates. I didn't have no cooking equipment, so we used to make little campfires in holes and put bricks around holes and just fetch the beans and sausages and like cook them in the can. Oh, fuck it. Good times, man. Good times. Yeah, and I fished it on and off, and then because I couldn't get any more than Rod Hutchinson boilies, so we used to get these tackle shop in Denby called Paul's Fishing Tackle Shop. Highly recommended if you're from Doncaster area around. There's a good lad, Andy, he'll sort you out. And I will tell you some secrets. He does still have proper old school flavours in the shop, because it don't get, people don't go much. Like the original Nutri-Bait stuff, the original Nash flavours, like the whiskey and the Monster Pursuit flavour. He's still got them in. He's still got some in. Original Esquid base mixers, stuff like that. It's still down there. The proper Multimino, Nutri-Bait's Multimino stuff. Great, good stuff. But anyway, getting to the story back there. So I fished that pond so much, and I couldn't get out of them boilies, as I was saying. So we're going to have to Paul's Tackle Shop and buying Nash. There used to be a black bag Nash back then, and they used to have a carp on them. There used to be like some cartoon like strawberry, a squid on it, and all that, running away from carp. Anyway, the strawberry bird food ones, oh man, they were my favourite boilers. And I caught all my fish throughout them years out on there. I caught them on little 10 millies, strawberry baits. And that's where I caught all the carp out in Mexford Canal on as well. Them little red strawberry boilies just smelt so good. That strawberry oil palatant flavour, ridiculous. Yeah, so I remember catching them all out of there. Epic times, man, epic times. Proper old. They weren't massive. The biggest one I had was 17 pounds. And I thought it were absolutely ginormous. It were absolutely massive to me. What a fish. Anyway, it was an old crusty old one. Crusty old fish. I remember one summer chasing with floating bread up and down banks. They wouldn't take it at all. Just couldn't get them to take it. But that then moved me from here. I moved on to canal, Mexford Canal fishing for carp there, because a kid called Sean Winder I met and fished on the Mexford Canal with him. And we used to catch them on there, man. That was some good. There was a lot of carp. I don't know if they're still there. I think they're still there. I think they're still in. I'm gonna have to give it a proper go, because I'm pretty sure they're still there. But we caught all them on red bait. I used to catch all mine on them red strawberry Nash baits, until Nash stopped doing them for some reason and fetched out what he has now. Anyway, we used to fish Mexford Canal. We used to get them little berries off a tree, them little red berries, and air rig them on. We used to catch them on them as well. Yeah, man, because there used to be like bushes hanging over and these berries were on them, so we used to cast as close as we can to get it. We didn't clip up or back then, because if you would have clipped up with reels we had back then, it would have bust reel. It would have pulled spool off probably. Drennan Continental hooks, that's all we could buy. That's all. And then he started supplying with Fox series as them hooks. Original ones used to be like an orange bit, white bit underneath, and then that. Crazy times. So let's get to today. So I've come pike fishing, like I say. I've got a 3 rod set up on my 10-foot 3-pound test scale rods what I purchased. Basically exactly the same setup as last out river, just a bit more finesse. I'm fishing one off the bottom, just mulching about, and 2 dead up bottom. 40-pound braid on each. Like I said, I've had nothing yet, but there's still time. I'm going to go home early, I'm not staying too late. But so what I'll do is if I get out, I'll give you an update, and I might give a quick update on what tackle I'm using and what I'm using, how I've used it. So I've got a different one. I've got like a little 10 gram E-Sox float on, basically shotted bang on, weighted bang on, so it's just lifted right up. So the dead bait's like a foot off at bottom, moving around. I'm hoping something could snatch that. But there's nothing as of yet, nothing at all. I've had one bob. I think I've had a bob. I wasn't lucky. I've turned right and I couldn't see it float anyway, and then obviously the float just appeared. But yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get one. And I can't wait. Hopefully we'll get his first pike of winter. So I've not really been out. This is the 3rd time I've been out really. So I just want river to go back down. It is proper flooded. It's pushing over into here. So anyway, before I go, what I'll do is I'll quickly show you these lakes. They used to be beautiful. They've been destroyed over years, but I'll show you quickly. Old mill factory over there. I say it's not massive. There's definitely still a few carp in. There is a lot of silverfish in, but they're not massive. They're only small silverfish. But yeah, this was the basically River Don is just there. So that's where we let river fishing on there. That's on the wall peg we used to call it back in there. But It is. I'm sat here, it's bringing back memories, and I remember reading an article, and I'm sure it was an Advanced Carp Fishing magazine. I used to buy it all the time. And Steve Renyard did one. He did one about and building like a pyramid style bait, just like bait on top of bait on top of bait, to clear weed patches. So that's what we did in that pond to catch them. Weedies, loads of Canadian pondweed. We rake it and it just come back, and rake it and just come back. So what we did was we raked it and chucked as much as I could afford. Like, hemp were cheap back then. We used to go to a pet shop and buy it. You used to get like £1.50. You used to get like 2 kilos of hemp. And then I used to just like chuck everything in. Baked beans, the lot went in it. And they cleared the patch off, and that's where we caught them from. But once we caught them all, I caught probably more than once, thinking they were all different fish. And we're thinking about probably only them 5 or 6 fishing, but catching them over and over again. Thinking they were different ones and that, but yeah, they did love the Nash amber, no, it wasn't amber attract, it was the Nash strawberry oil palatant bait, strawberry bird food. But yeah, and whiskey, Nash whiskey boilers, they were good bait, they were. Never used anything else but Nash back in the day. Nash Monster Pursuit. Once I got into Nash Monster Pursuit, I used to catch everywhere I went. Everywhere. Massively my favourite. Massively. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll give you an update if I catch up. Peace. What I'm going to do is just quickly run you through the tackle I'm using today. £3 Tesco rod, 10 foot, Pro Logic, 30 quid. £40 braid, I keep saying £30 braid, it might be £30 braid, I don't know, 40, 1 or 2. A little sprat on this, because I know there's a lot of small silvers in here, so I'm hoping. I'll be happy with a jack pike, that does the job. And on to what, maybe a 20-inch wire trace. Quick change with a bead pushed over it so it don't come off. One at 5 gram weight, another 5 gram weight, bead, no, an E-Sox float, on the Drennan I think, 10 gram, perfect, up to the stop knot. I'm suspended this one just off the bottom. I think it is, it's about a foot off bottom. So, I think something's taken this one. And I've just tried to reel in and let it settle, and then bobbin's gone. So I'm going to have a recast, because I've hit it and there's nothing there. So I'm going to have a recast. Well, that's a tackle for today's outing. It's a lovely day, man. It's a shame we've had all this snow and what have you. Because I'll tell you something, I think there would be some pike feeding. One's just moved there. One pike has definitely, something's definitely moved just over there. So I'm going to have a cast there actually. So I'm going to do, and again there, small fish everywhere. There's a lot of small fish about. So what I'm going to do, I might even suspend it even further off the bottom actually. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to suspend it even further off the bottom and hook it differently, hook it back so it fishes like that. Right, radio. So that's the tackle for today. And we're going to have a quick another go. I'll come back to you if I catch out.